Now hold me closer, tiny theme song.
Genius.
Boom.
Brilliant.
We got it.
We got it. Perfect. That's our
That's our
confirmed theme song for
It
the
is.
next 630 episodes.
630. Is it confirmed now?
Or maybe Half-Life 3.
Speculation.
Yep. Welcome to the Dark Side of Pluto podcast. I'm your host, Paris.
And I'm host. Whoa.
Yeah.
Host.
That's right.
Whoa. If you
My
created
fucking microphone. I'm the fucking host, bitch. Deal with it.
name, I created name.
Oh.
There would be no show without me as well. By the way, I'm Adam, the real host, if you wanted to double check.
No, not real host.
Alphabetical order.
I'm just gonna put this out there briefly. If my voice sounds a little off today, it's because I'm ill. I got leprosy, so from now on, if I sound a bit ill or something, just put it down to me being a little ill today. I'm sorry.
Write it in the comments somewhere how you feel about it.
Go email us at darksideofplutopodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, that's right.
That's where you can find
right.
us. Yeah, no, I got it fucking right. I bloody nailed the intro today.
You did.
First time. Episode 6, I think.
Yes, it is episode 6.
Episode 6. Yes, got that right as well.
Got it right as well. Got on a roll.
I'm bloody on fire.
But you stop saying I. It's we.
No,
there is no I in team. There is
an I in win. That's what's that from? That's from
I don't know.
Kicking and Screaming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is true.
That's real funny.
That's
real funny.
Anyway.
So, what's the topic for today?
Well, we don't really have one. Well, we do.
We do. Well, I mean, the thing is, the big summer movie season is over.
Yeah,
ended last week with Fantastic Four. So, The Man from U.N.C.L.'s out this week. I kind of want to see.
I do want to see it.
But I don't know. I don't think no one else has seen it by looking at the box office results.
I haven't heard anyone say, I've seen that movie. It's really good.
Precisely. So I thought we'll just give that a skip because we kind of want to do an episode where we don't talk about this movie specifically. We want to talk about movies and their place in our cultural landscape.
Oh god.
Yeah. Cool.
The popular culture.
Yeah. So we'll mostly be talking about. Main topic will be our favourite and least favourite superhero films.
Yes. Because it's easy to talk about.
Yeah, because it's easy to talk about, and we like talking about it. So if you're not down for that, then fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, after 2 minutes, you're gone.
Yeah, gone. Bloody off, mate. Bloody.
All right.
But we do have some news first.
We do. We have a lot.
You can go.
Yes.
You can go. You have news.
I have news. I do. So
bloody news. It up.
It was on the Twitter feed or whatever. I don't know. We don't have Twitter, but it was
on the Twitter feed.
I don't know. Just on Twitter.
On the single Twitter feed there is. There's not individual Twitter feeds. There's just the one.
There's just the one big.
Yeah. Yes. And we scour that
on the worldwide interweb.
Yeah.
Anyway, I come across a article where it is confirmed that there will be 2 Spidey suits in Civil War.
See, I haven't seen this, and that immediately makes me think that. Well, I don't know, because when I think of 2 Spidey suits, I think of there being 2 Spider-Men. One being Peter Parker and the other being Miles Morales, which is the Black Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider-Man.
I'm probably about to maybe crush this thing because apparently this is what I've read.
Honestly, I'd really like to see Miles Morales as Spider-Man because we've seen that at this point, this will be the third Peter Parker.
It will be, yes.
The third bloody Peter Parker. Bloody Tobey Maguire, bloody Andrew Garfield, and now Toby Holland.
I don't know who it is.
Tom Holloway, I think. Oh, no, that's someone else.
I'm not that ahead at the time. Anyway, so apparently on this article it said that he's going to have his original, the teenage sort of suit where, he's fighting crime on his own.
Oh, right. So
and then Iron Man apparently gives him a suit.
That's the story in Civil War.
In
Civil War, he gets a suit which has 3 arms, I think.
It has a third arm.
No. It has 3 mechanical arms.
Really?
Weirdly, I don't know why.
Is this wild speculation?
No. This
is actual.
No, this is what happens in the comics when Spider-Man. When Peter Parker reveals his identity to the world as sort of as a favour but when he switches sides to Tony Stark and reveals his identity, Tony Stark in response and sort of as a little gift he gives him an armoured Spider-Man suit with 3 arms for some reason. It doesn't really make any sense as 3 arms, but that's the story, and I'm guessing that's probably similar to what's happened. Yeah, this week, I'd imagine. I don't know. We'll see. I guess. I've got a bit of news.
Go for it.
Civil War footage It was given shown at D23, the Disney convention.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
so there's been Civil War footage, which I haven't watched.
I haven't even heard of this. So.
Not necessarily because I don't condone leaking. It's just that I haven't actually found a good one to watch it on.
Oh, right.
I'm totally fine with watching pirated stuff.
The cam sort of like the one with the shadows with everyone walking in front of it.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, whenever people film these things, they seem to think that. I don't know. They seem to have seizures midway through and just like drop their phone, or with such like amazement and excitement, they fling their phone across the room and it just everything turns to shit. No, well, I haven't seen it yet, so I guess we'll comment on about that next week. When hopefully it comes out.
We've actually seen it.
So I guess this is the podcast. We're talking about things that we may see in the future and haven't seen, and it just whatever.
It's a bit off.
Doesn't matter.
Keep going. Any more?
Hunger Games poster.
Yes,
we saw
this.
Almost half an hour before we started the podcast.
We did.
Today.
You saw it and then you showed me.
So there's been a Hunger Games poster that was put out on the Twitter feed, and then they sort of immediately took it down.
Yeah.
About 3. I'll probably put a picture of it in the video. About 3 hours later, it was taken down because. As a result of someone definitely being fired because of this, by the way. Someone will absolutely be fired.
The perfect design of this poster.
Yeah, which has the word cunt in huge, out capitalized letters.
It took me like about 5 seconds, and then I noticed it.
Yeah,
like you said, just have a look at this poster, tell me what you think.
See it,
and
you'll see it.
I'm there thinking, what's going on? Big letters, right in the middle.
Cunt.
Yeah, that's it.
Big old cunt right in the middle.
You can't unsee. It's one of those things where you can't unsee it.
Oh, that word is so biting. I don't like saying it.
Really?
No.
Unsee it? Oh,
no, cunt.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like the word. I don't usually say it, actually. It's not something I usually
I don't like it. Other bit of news. A trailer came out for one of probably the most pretentious... Okay, this is going to be difficult to explain.
Okay,
a trailer came out this week for a film called Hard to Be a God. I think that's what it's called.
Hard to Be a God.
I may be wrong. But basically what it is a 3-hour-long Russian black and white film about...
Oh, wait, you did tell me about this.
Set in like a parallel Earth which is stopped progressing in the 1800s. So
it just sort of stopped.
And it's meant to be a masterpiece. However, it's also meant to be a struggle to watch.
Well, 3 hours, I'm...
In Russian.
That's...
In black and white. There's no way you're going to watch this. I think... See, the thing about this is, it would be very easy for me to come on the show and be like, yes, it's a masterpiece. I love this film. Look at how indie I am. I've watched a 3-hour-long black and white Russian film. And there's no way that you're going to say anything different, because there's no chance of you watching it. Like, there's not a chance. There's
nothing you can say.
So it would be... It's a perfect vehicle for me to, preach my douchebaggery.
Oh, perfect.
But I'm concerned that this is a genuine... jokes aside, this is a genuine concern I have about the film.
Okay.
Is that I imagine it's probably a masterpiece. However, there's a film which came out early 2000s called Synecdoche for New York.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. It's a film written and directed by, I will say genius, he is a genius, Charlie Kaufman. And it stars Philip Seymour Hoffman. And from all objective standpoints, it is a genius film. It's brilliant. It's almost perfect. Every performance is great. The cinematography is amazing. Simply the quantity of detail put into the direction is unreal.
Guys, I'd love for you guys to see the immense hand gestures that Paris is using right now. He's all over the place.
I'm bloody Hitler, mate, with these bloody grandiose hand gestures.
It is as if it's so
bloody
immense,
popping off at the club, eh? No matter. So, but my problem with Synecdoche for New York is Charlie Kaufman is almost... with the intention of making essentially the perfect movie, he's forgotten that enjoyment should be derived from watching a movie. So I watch it, and while I can objectively say that this is a perfect film, or almost, it's very, very good, I gain no enjoyment from watching it. So it falls into an awkward camp where it's not necessarily a bad film. It's just I don't want to watch it because it's so painful. It's crushingly depressing.
So it's very similar to this new one.
So I'm saying it's possible with what I've heard about Hard to Be God is that it's going to be similar. It's going to fall into that same camp. Yeah. Then again, wild uninformed speculation.
That's the motto of this.
Yeah, the motto of the day, the motto of the show.
Yep.
Whatever. We'll see how it goes. And you're meant to be watching bloody Mad Max next week, by the way.
Yes.
So I want to talk about Mad Max Fury Road for a very, very long time.
Yes, because
ever since I've seen it,
about how well
it's amazing.
Yeah.
But we'll go into that when we'll do an episode specifically for Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, we will. But
is that the news done? Is that all the news you got?
I think so. I do want to say one more thing. That Paris has graduated from hairdressing from tape?
I bloody finished that stuff.
Yeah.
No, it was dog hairdressing.
Oh, dog hairdressing.
I've
I'm
gone
so sorry.
this week. I'm 2-week course in homeopathy.
What is that?
You know, homeopathy. It's the science of water bending, I think.
Oh, water bending.
Yeah, no. I think
homeopathy
works. Now, admittedly, I'm only a couple of days into my homeopathy course,
yeah,
so if you are a homeopath and what I'm about to say is incorrect in your science quotation marks, it's incorrect. I'm terribly sorry. Please email in. I'll send you a cookie. Maybe I'll send you in the mail just a single Subway cookie.
Just send us your address.
But anyway, so the way homeopathy works is essentially you take if you've got a problem, if you're sort of infected with something, then I think you take a small amount of that something that you're infected with, put it in large amounts of water, and then drink it, and that somehow cures it. So for an example, if you're not following, basically, if you say get hit by a Ford Mondeo, what you do is then you get a small amount of Ford Mondeo.
You just chew up some of the paint, is that right?
You put a small amount of Ford Mondeo in a test tube, and then you shake it up, give it a good shake, put that in then a bucket, shake that whole bucket up, and then put that in the ocean, shake that up, and then you drink that, and I think that cures you of being hit by a Ford Mondeo.
Oh god!
If I'm mistaken, homeopaths.
How do they test this? You have a 2-week and exit sort of exam. What is the test? Do you have to prove this?
I don't know. You just have
a look. This
you have to drink a load of homeopathic beers, which is just water.
All right, there we go. So we wish Paris all the best.
Yeah,
for this.
I'm sure I'll definitely pass. It's really not very hard. Just put a bit of AIDS in some water and then you're cured. Just send a little bit of AIDS and some water to Africa and everyone's fine. Everyone's bloody fine, mate.
Oh god, we're gonna get shit
for that. I'm sorry. I don't condone AIDS.
What? All right, let's move on. We've had our news for the day.
I want to talk about something briefly.
Oh, here we go. More.
No, it's just because The Man from U.N.C.L.E. came out this week.
Yes,
and
we did say that.
It's always interesting to see, to look at the Hollywood sort of patterns. So you'll notice this year, because of Spectre coming out, the big James Bondy film, which I can't wait to see and talk about.
Yeah.
There's been a huge amount of spy films that come out this year. Kingsman.
Actually, yeah, there has been.
Spy, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Mission Impossible 5.
There you
You've
go.
had so we've got at least 5 spy films out this year. So Hollywood does this thing where, they see a film coming out and they'll be like, oh, let's just put 7 of the same type of film out. So it sort of fits with the.
I
know it's quite interesting, but I was looking at last year's one, and what I realised last year's Hollywood thing was to bring back 10-year-old sequels to films that nobody liked and definitely didn't want.
Oh.
For example, 300 Rise of an Empire, which I'm annoyed is not called 301, frankly, but, or whatever. Or just, I'm curious, is 302 meant to be called 301 or 600?
Yeah, don't ask me.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Idea.
Yeah, whatever. For some other examples, we had 302 last year. We had Sin City 2, which was, again, 10 years after the original came out.
All these films
Anchorman 2 we had last year as well.
Yeah.
So it seemed last year was the year of just bringing back sequels for films that everyone had sort of forgotten about and no one cared about, and none of them did well at the box office, I'll point out. So Hollywood, that was a bad move.
We'll be talking more about this, but we could say Fantastic Four even. But even though it's not last year.
For a start, that's this year.
I know.
And not a sequel, a reboot.
But it's just a
reboot. That was completely wrong in every way.
I don't care. I'm throwing it up anyway. But
anyway, topic of the day. Topic of the day. Best and worst superhero films. How do you want to do this?
How do we do this? Should we do best or worst?
We should have worked this out beforehand.
We should have, yeah. This is very unprofessional. But we'll do worst. How about we'll do worst? Because, we both got different worst.
So what's your number?
Well, number one, I think, would be Green Lantern. Green Lantern is
I would just like to point out that my best and worst lists aren't necessarily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, yeah, mine
are just a list. Because I think the kind of listing stuff doesn't really make any sense to me, because some of mine, while they are both superhero films, are in very different genres of the superhero film.
Okay, yeah.
So I think saying one is better than the other, you can't really compare them. They're not.
I can just say that there's 3 worst films.
Yeah.
So this is the first one.
They're great. Yeah. Go on.
So yeah, Green Lantern was the worst.
It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was bloody awful, mate.
It was.
Remember that bit in Green Lantern where it looked all really cheap, even though it was made for $200 million? Well, all the CGI appeared to be from 2005.
Yeah, it's just a.
don't understand. That was so bad.
It was.
Why did they go with a CGI suit as well? That looked terrible. They changed Ryan Reynolds' eye color when he put the mask on. They changed this weird pale blue, so he looked very sickly. Thought that was a good idea. And everything about that was just awful. It was awful. I mean, what else was absolutely awful about it? The fact that they turned Parallax into a big cloud.
Yeah.
The big old villain then was another cloud, just like Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah.
Just
there you go.
Everyone's just loving these cloud villains, which doesn't make any sense. And that film was a real flop as well. It made no money.
Don't bother watching it. It
made no money. Green Lantern was not a good film.
Yeah.
I quite like Ryan Reynolds' performance. I thought he was quite good.
I just love him in general. He's a great. He's gonna be great in Deadpool. Man. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, he's gonna be sick in Deadpool.
He's gonna be so
but
great.
He has his first two attempts at a superhero were pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
Well, how about you go next? We'll do like me.
Anything else to say about Green Lantern?
I don't know. It's just bad. I haven't seen it for a while, so I can't really remember much. I just know it's a terrible film.
I mean, there was some really weird stuff in it. With the sub villain, because there was the main villain and then the sub villain.
Yeah, there was the guy with the big head.
Yeah, the big head guy. But his motivations were so. I feel like his motivations were justified.
Yeah,
because everything in his life, he was just like a really smart guy who wanted to do science essentially, but was basically shat on by his father and like everyone who knew, essentially for being not super handsome and attractive.
Yeah.
So like his biggest crime in life was not being a bloody Hollywood supermodel.
And I wouldn't say that's his fault. It'd probably be his parents' fault.
It's not his fault for being ugly. Come on,
it's not
for being So it was very weird and sort of thematically strange because I don't know.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
Green Lantern, no good. It can suck big dick. Yeah. Frankly, in my books. Should we go best? I want to go best.
Alright, best.
I'll do one of my best.
Here we
go. Bloody Incredibles, mate.
Oh, the Incredibles.
That was news from D23.
Oh,
Incredibles 2.
The Incredibles 2. We've been waiting 13 years, isn't it? Or 14? I don't know. How long?
I don't know.
2004 is it released? Or
2003, 2004.
So that's been 12 years of it.
Ooh, maths. bloody bragging about your maths.
That's the physics right there. Hint dropped right there on your physics.
Oh, shut up. Just because I got a tape.
I'm sorry, you do have 3 more courses.
Incredibles, pretty amazing, right? Bloody amazing. The animation's incredible. The villain's motivations is incredible. Cool. It's all incredible.
I used to love Dash. He was my favourite. Even though, I'm sure every little...
Yeah, but I mean, I liked him as well. I mean, at the time I was 35, so, for those of you who don't know, I am... What does that make me?
You're 27... No, I'm joking.
What? I said 35.
Oh, shit. That's...
So it goes up, I think, generally numbers.
47.
47?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm 47 years old.
47 years old.
You can go and tell in my croaky old man voice.
Yeah.
Hello, kitties. Ooh.
No, that's not good. Don't do that.
No, Incredibles, awesome.
Yeah, that is great.
It's amazing.
It brings up a lot of memories as well.
Yeah, has been... You linked this meme to me the other day, but this is something I already knew. I'd like to point out that it is all the power sets are basically Fantastic Four.
Yes,
it's basically a Fantastic Four film, which is the only good one, obviously.
Yeah,
because all the others we'll get to that later. Fucking hell,
yeah, we still got more to say.
Or bloody get to Fantastic Four later. We didn't think 40 minutes was enough to talk about how bad Fantastic Four was.
We got more.
We're gonna bloody really awkwardly skewered into this show as well.
Piss on
this is literally the only reason I brought up this topic this week, so I could continue talking about Fantastic Four.
That's exactly right. We just did this just to bury it in the ground, then piss on the grave. Yeah. This is the pissing.
Well, I mean, you look obviously there's Miss Elastigirl.
Yes, which is Violet.
She's bloody. Yes? No, that's the mum.
Oh, that's the mum.
Helen Parr.
That's right, Helen.
She bloody stretches all over the place like Mr. Fantastic. You got Mr. Incredible. Who's essentially the Thing, the Thing
without the rocks,
with the genitals, with just it's the Thing with genitals and no horrendous skin condition, basically. We've got Violet, obviously.
Which is sort of like an.
I mean, I feel at this point, it was so blatantly ripping off the Incredibles in the power, in the Fantastic Four and the powers, because she had the invisibility and the force field.
But then, this is right. So the other day I watched a YouTube clip or something like that explaining why she has the force field. So apparently the reason why
scientifically
this is
why.
Actually apparently why. So the reason why she's invisible is because light from something behind her goes through her, and the only way.
So if she's invisible, but that means she's blind.
No, it's not. What it is.
No, but if you're invisible,
oh wait,
that means because if you're invisible, then you must be blind because the only way you see is light bouncing off your retinas. Well, so if
that's
in your
that's
eyes,
where I'm about to like trump everything. Like just get rid of that.
Oh really?
It's because apparently
right. Okay.
The force field is going to bend light from behind her and put it straight in front. So like I don't know how.
But she doesn't have a force field permanently.
No, that's the thing. That's why she has to have a force field ability. Even though you can't see it, it's apparently there. I know it's
but she can go invisible without having the force field.
No, even though you can't see it, it's still
but you actively see the force field.
Yes,
like,
sometimes
the
you do, sometimes you don't. Yes, I know.
No, this is what I saw. Explain this.
I don't know, some guy.
Well, he's wrong.
Yeah, obviously, probably he's wrong. But I'm just saying what I'm passing on.
In Brad's Bird Incredible Universe, every time a force field is created, you see it physically being created.
A big blue thing.
Yeah. Suggesting that there's an invisible force field.
No, but apparently that's just why she has a force field.
Well, he's fucking wrong.
Well, I'm sorry. We'll go tell him that.
He's a piece of shit. What's his name? I'll bloody get the boys on him, mate.
It's sort of like I was on YouTube for like 2.5 hours or something like that, and just end up watching these videos. I didn't even
bloody 2.5 hours.
I didn't know where I went to.
All right, we've established.
But yeah, anyway, and then we had Dash, which is the quick,
he's fast, and but he's not doesn't have flames.
No, he does. Well, we could say he runs as fast. I don't know.
He runs fast, so
he creates
flames. So he's got red hot fire.
Like when you put like a flame on your bike, it makes you go faster. That sort of
that's scientific.
There you go.
bloody put flames on the car. Bloody go
faster,
mate.
Faster. Everyone knows that.
Of course.
Everyone.
Yeah, no. I love that film. Bloody great film. The action is so cool. Samuel L. Jackson as Frozen.
Where's my super suit?
Where's my super suit?
Forever.
Where is my super suit? Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that whole scene is just incredible. It's incredible. For those of you who can't see, I'm bending my head ironically.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that you're missing out on, I think. Like the hand gestures that Paris does throughout the whole podcast.
I know.
You didn't miss them.
Well...
Yeah,
I don't specifically miss them.
You're doing them, but the audience,
the
whole like 40 people who watch it.
No way, it's 40 people, man.
No, well, we got some news right now. 40 views apparently is on one video.
Oh, really? That's not true.
You might have to go find it, so you have to click on all the views to check out which one it is.
All right, next, let's bust through this.
Okay, so what is worst or best? Oh no, I did worst, so I'll do best. Well, I would say out of all of them, I'd probably say Captain America: Winter Soldier. I reckon that's probably number one though. That is actually number one. Ooh. That I'm giving this my number one spot.
Out of everything.
Yeah,
it's real good.
I just think it was a great film. Yeah. I thought it
had a lot of good stuff. The action was good. The character of Captain America was interesting. Like the way he sort of was fitting into the 21st century. New world, but he didn't feel outdated as well. It was cool. I mean,
I just love the list he had. Like I'll put it on the list, and he had.
What was on that list? By the way?
I did actually pause at one point
because I've heard some stuff.
So there was like Rocky. There was the Berlin Wall going up, down. There was Saw.
Saw.
Saw the movie.
The film Saw.
Apparently that's put in some music.
I wouldn't have put Saw in there. That's not a cultural touchstone.
I saw it though. I swear. This is just off memory. I haven't got anything in front of me, so. Well, but there's a few more things, but I think that's just sort of some of it.
What would you put on the list?
Good question. Actually, what would I? Something to catch. Well, I guess the internet in general, but go on.
Check out that. It's going to be big in a couple of years. Trust me. That old internet.
I don't know. Well, I reckon just major films or like songs that come out.
Yeah, I'd probably put the Cold War in there.
Yeah,
imagine. Check that out. It was a big deal.
Yeah,
bloody Russia and all that.
I'd say like
bloody Russia, bloody the Cuban Missile Crisis. Put that shit down.
Yeah,
but what about Australia? Do you reckon anything that happens in Australia?
No, there's like
John Howard.
John
Howard's eyebrows specifically.
To the bushy eyebrows.
Imagine that, just a list. Just John Howard's eyebrows.
Search Google John.
Please. And anyway, Chris Evans, if you're listening, if you haven't seen John Howard's eyebrows, check them out.
Yeah, check them out.
They're bloody massive.
They are.
They got bloody fauna in there, mate. Bloody tigers roaming around, bloody lions. The tigers and lions aren't even the same environment. They're just there anyway. They're just there anyway. Yeah. Oh, talking of lions, bloody Cecil killed by a dentist.
I know, right?
Bloody poor old Cecil. Did you see the CNN thing though? Sorry, this is a massive. We'll get back to it a bit. You're not listening anyway. Doesn't matter. So CNN put up a news story talking about Cecil the lion, and it had been reported that Cecil's brother had also been killed, but then it turned out he wasn't killed. So it was like Cecil's brother, who is also a lion. Do they need to clarify? Do they need to clarify?
It's like
Cecil's brother, who happens to be a giraffe by some freak of nature. What
is wrong with
it? That was that.
What is wrong with this earth sometimes?
That was pretty amazing. Talking about the murder of innocent animals, shark culling.
Oh God, I hate anyone who brings that up because it's like
I wanted to talk about this because it's real. This is something that pisses me off because if you're for shark culling, that means essentially you're saying, oh yes, I'm gonna kill an animal which is
in its own environment.
It's where it lives. An animal which is vital to the largest and most diverse ecosystem on the planet.
I know. And
simply for the crime of hunting in its natural habitat.
I know, that's unbelievable.
I mean, are we going to say, like, a bloody kill all the lions because I ran around the savannah bloody dressed as a gazelle and one happened to bite me on the bum?
It's like a temptation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much.
If you're for shark culling, we normally don't get very political on this because we don't know anything about politics.
No, we're not that
or anything in general. But if you are for shark culling, don't even listen, mate.
Yeah, just
don't even listen. Bloody, don't donate to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Don't follow me. Well,
no. If they can donate, if they want to. Yeah, donate. Don't tell them not to.
God.
We need all the money we can. But that's to our darksideofplutopodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, send us
anything.
Send us like pictures of money, then we'll print it out.
If anyone sends an email with money, we'll actually mention you next week in
not actual money. Just just a picture of some money. Yeah.
And then you even like
and then I could think about having that money. Yeah. Just like a Monopoly game. Just imagine if all this money was real.
Imagine.